I can't. I can't really. I'm in no condition for rapping this morning, to be fair. But I appreciate the request. All right, thank you.
Hi, I'm Sequoia, and
Hey.
I know you probably get this a lot, but I was wondering if you could do Potter for the crowd here.
I've been known to break mics doing this. Seriously, but okay. Potter. I told you. All right, awesome.
That was so cool.
Hi, my name is Rachel. I was wondering what's the funniest blooper or prank or any sort of joke that happened behind scenes on the set?
Ooh, set pranks.
Oh, yeah. Daniel was the only one in the position of power where he could pull pranks on other people. He was constantly changing mobile phones' language to Arabic or Turkish. Of course, once it's in that language, you can't. It's very hard to understand how to get it out of it. Yeah, there was a few of those. Generally speaking, we were pretty professional, I like to think. As far as bloopers go, there was a time in the second film, I think, where I couldn't... It wasn't so much I couldn't remember the line, I just couldn't say it. I don't know why, I just couldn't say it. So yeah, I ended up, after the fourth take, crying. And to their credit, Chris Columbus promised me that I had done it, it was good, it'll be in the film. They cut it. It's not even on the DVD, so it was that bad. I'm not even sure if they even bothered to film it, but yeah, that's about as bad as it got. No sympathy required, seriously. It's just a bad day for me, that one.
I kind of thought about your future with the actors in the cast. Later on in life, when I saw the epilogue of the last film, you know, where you and Daniel have that knowing, like, so...
Sure.
You know. And I wonder if that's what it's going to be like. I mean, because you guys are still relatively close and keep in touch via email and all that
Sure,
stuff.
sure.
Does that have any sense of waning, or have you guys talked about working
No,
together?
it's a weird one where I hate to use the cheesy pun, we're a family, but it's very much a case of we don't see each other for years or months or whatever it may be. And we get thrusted back in a room together to celebrate the new DVD or scratch and sniff 4D experience, whatever it is, and it's great. And we just instantly kind of click back. I saw Matt Lewis the other day. He's in London about to do a West End show. So yeah, it was again just had within half a beer we're talking about good old times and yeah, reliving Hogwarts memories. So that's cool. Yeah, we're pretty tired.
Except now I'm thinking about what Buckbeak smells like during.
Yeah. You don't want to know.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Jillian. I'm a librarian here in Manhattan for students with special needs.
Awesome.
And thank you.
Yeah, let's hear it for Jillian. All right, I like that. Okay.
So right now it's National Campaign Against Bullying Month. And in our
I'm
school...
not really the best guy to talk about that.
That's why I wanted to ask
I'm
you.
kidding, go on.
I was wondering if you do any sort of campaigning against bullying or community outreach to the schools.
Yeah, again, ironically, throughout the entire time we shot Harry Potter, I was the mascot for anti-bullying campaigns across the country. Again, no idea why, but it was actually, it was really quite cool, because as the film's got on longer and we saw that Draco's kind of not the solid bully that we all saw him at first, it did kind of shine a light on the fact that most people who do bully generally aren't very happy people, and there's something wrong in their lives, or they have had something happen to them. So yeah, it was. I've been a part of that throughout our country, back at home for sure, about trying to almost feel sorry for bullies rather than to fear them or to, you know. So that was kind of the idea of Draco's story, I think.
But do you do community outreach in the schools now? And would there be a way to collaborate with you in the schools?
I mean, I'd love to. Yeah, I don't live here, so it's going to be tricky.
Oh well, like a webcast or a Skype session or anything. Like, who would I communicate with?
I have no fathomable idea. I have people. I don't know. I'm sure someone will take your card or something, and we can get in touch.
Okay.
All right.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Stop the bullying. All right. Thanks a lot.
Hi, my name
Hey.
is Asia. Hi, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
If you had to make the choice for Draco, would you have gone back to your parents in the 7th movie, or would you have stayed and fought for the school?
I would have, yeah, good question. Good Lord. Put me on the spot, why don't you? I would have got halfway and then just caused carnage. Just take out both sides till I'm the last person standing. I did rewrite the last 10 pages, but apparently they weren't too keen to that. No, I don't know. I probably actually felt like my loyalties lied slightly more with my parents than the horrible kids that I've been mistreating for the last 10 years. So. But it was an odd one where neither side was really comforting, and Lord knows the hug with Voldy wasn't much better. So. Thank you, lovely.
Hey.
Hey, I'm Jason. I was reading that you were in the TV movie The Labyrinth, which looks really cool.
Cool.
And I was wondering what were some differences between working on the set of like a TV movie and working on the huge films you've been doing?
I mean, there wasn't much difference in size or scale, but the role was vastly different. The classic actor's story where they asked me before auditioning for the part, can you ride horses? Of course, it's like, you know, I'm a country boy. I was born on a horse, backwards, forwards, whatever, I can do it. So yeah, and obviously day 3 or day 4, it was a full head-to-toe suit of chainmail, Braveheart wig, etc., etc. Swords, big speeches, and supposedly galloping and slaying people as I go. And it became very evident when the horse just merely trotted along at 2 miles an hour that I actually had no control over the horse whatsoever. So several weeks of intensive horse training later, I was a pro. But yeah, it wasn't much different, to be honest with you. It's merely just the environments and the atmospheres that we were doing in. I was shooting in 13th century France, so it was vastly different to the world of Hogwarts.
That sounds amazing. I can't wait to see it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. It should be good.
Speaking of the Hogwarts world, when I had a chance to talk with the other Potter actors, they all, without prompting, talked about how the prop masters were just slavishly devoted to not letting you walk with stuff.
They were like super militant with it, yeah.
So that said, what did you walk away with?
Loads. No, sod all, really. I hate
really?
it, yeah.
Not even the one?
No, are you kidding me? No, the wands are like the holy grails. There's only 2 of them to each character. One rubber one in case we were walking, and the other one we literally thought we were going to poke our eye out with every minute. And they're all at the Warner Brothers studio tour now in Watford.
Right.
Thank you. It is awesome. Yeah, definitely. And I live like 20 minutes away, so if I ever get sort of I need to catch up on my old feelings, I can just cruise back there and pick it up off the shelf and hold it for a sec. So yeah.
Cool. Hey.
Hi, I'm Kiana.
Hey, Diana.
I'm Kiana. I won't cry.
Please don't. You make me look bad if you do.
I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I'm a dancer. You're an actor. That kind of makes us both performative artists, I think. My question is that, going like day to day, getting into the grind of things. Is there ever a time where like you're so like busy that you don't realize something like while it's happening, but in retrospect you look at it and you just get this euphoric feeling of just, I did this, and if there's like a specific example you can think of.
Yeah, I mean, I picked up bits and pieces of that question. Sorry, I couldn't hear you very well. But
sorry.
No, it's fine. I got it. Yeah, I guess you get used to whatever you do. I guess that's humans' greatest flaw. Whatever beauty is put in front of them, we very quickly get used to it. So. Yeah, I mean, I'm guilty of that as anyone is, I suppose. No matter what lucky position you get put in, it's very easy to get used to it. And it's only now, in retrospect, like you say, that I get to look back and think, wow, those were pretty special years. Bear in mind, I didn't know anything different other than what the life at Harry Potter was. I'd done it since I was 11, and yeah, I just thought it was normal. I was actually angry that I was missing out on going with skiing trips with my friends, and I couldn't go to Halloween parties because we'd be shooting and things like that. Those are the things that mattered to me as a 12 and 13-year-old kid. I realize now I was doing all right. I was very happy that I didn't drop out of Hogwarts to go skiing in the,
Because at the Halloween parties they were dressing like you.
Yeah. I could have just stayed in costume, right, and walked straight to it, yeah. Thank you, lovely.
Hi, I'm Daniel. Is it true that you had a crush on Bellatrix?
Yes. She's gorgeous. Helena, and Bellatrix, but also Helena is a very beautiful lady, inside and out. So yeah, I did have a crush on my auntie.